Einstein once said, imagination is more important than knowledge, which seems strange, but when you think about it, it's true, because that's how humanity moves forward. So, this week we are celebrating creativity and building because of the Cardboard Challenge, which I hope you are all joining. And I've got a bunch of books on display that tie in with that. First off, I wanted to show you 365 things to do with paper and cardboard. See, there's an idea right there. Recyclogami. This is a whole bunch of projects which are totally made out of recycled goods. There's some really cool stuff in there. And 62 projects to make with a dead computer. We do have some dead electronics here at school. Maybe you have something at home. There's some really neat projects in here. And of course, the king in recent times of imagination has been Steve Jobs, who has totally revolutionized computers and how we look at things. You can read his biography. It's written for young adults. And then there's David McCulley, who has written tons of building books, and we have them all. My favorite is Unbuilding, which imagines what would happen if the United States decided to sell the Empire State Building to Saudi Arabia. Well, they'd have to get it over there. So this book is about how they take it apart piece by piece, and really what went into constructing the Empire State Building. And speaking of skyscrapers, we have Skywalkers, which is the true story of the Mohawk Indians, who are the ones who actually do a lot of the building on skyscrapers around the United States. So they've been working in the construction industry since the railroad times in the late 1800s. They became quite skilled with working with steel, and then they started working up high. Is it an innate trait, or is it just because that they have been forced to learn the skills to work way high up in the air? So this is a really cool story about Canadian natives and how they have built our cities.